think I can fit in a couple of videos today, maybe? Last time I did this entire mission in one shot, so let's take another shot! And, you know, go.
The portal from the graveyard deposited me in a grove of trees, and the wounded pagan I was following is nowhere in sight. He's carrying Mosley's letter, and I'd still like to know where he's heading with it. My plan is to track him and find out what's been going on. The pagan has a head start in what is probably familiar territory to him, but there's some blood on the ground. I'm hoping he's in too much of a hurry to stop and tend to that wound, so he'll leave a trail of blood that I can follow. That's unless he bleeds to death before he gets where he's going. Meanwhile, I have no idea where I am or what I'll be up against, and even if I did, there's no going back for supplies. If I believed in it, now would be a good time for me to wish for luck.
If I believed in it. Well, you used to in Thief 1, where you put your lucky coins on the thing, but anyways. Trail of Blood. It's a pretty neat mission, I'd say. It's a good mix-up from the usual style. There's some blood on the ground, and it's probably from the wounded pagan who's carrying Mosley's letter. Follow the blood trail to find out where his ultimate destination of ultimate destiny is. Following a blood trail alone in a dark, unfamiliar place can be difficult, so please drive safely on the way and see if you can find a map or some other information about where you are. You're a thief, not a murderer. If you catch up with the wounded pagan or come across any other humans, don't kill them. Whoa, hey, stop clipping. Now, you see these circles on the ground? If you go in and recompile these missions with 32-bit lighting, they look absolutely fantastic, but as it stands, I haven't done that because I don't even know how to do that. So it kind of ends up looking a little wonky, I guess. But it's neat how you got this map that you're just drawing. Garrett went to all the trouble of drawing these really nicely done and detailed trees, just spending hours upon hours doing that, and then putting where. That's pretty, it's a lot of dedication is what I'm saying. Dedication is very pretty and aesthetically pleasing. So basically, you got to just follow the trail of blood. Now, I guess I do keep my equipment from the last mission, which is why I should have bought some, perhaps, but I didn't actually remember that that's what happens, or maybe I just never realized it. But pretty soon, you'll come across some little village thing, which isn't on the map for some reason. And I'm waiting for... oh.
You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
Come, Lily. Must we go?
His name's Dewdrop, and he doesn't like mechanists.
Lily.
I have to go now.
And here's the origin of the Dewdrop doll. And back in the day, I never knew that she said his name is Dewdrop and he doesn't like mechanists, because the way she says mechanists almost sounds like spekists or something. He doesn't like spec scripts. Lily must read this 5 times over for home lesson. Full moon bees called Nene, for him woody lord's jackal. New moon bees called Inen, them's jackal's dark shadow. Well, that's pretty great. Run it out 100 times! So anyways, apparently this doll can be used against the mechs or something. I've always liked that face, which I believe is not actually an updated model. It's really good looking. I mean, the texture's bent around a little weird, I guess, but that face looks way higher poly than it is. It sort of almost looks too good for the engine. I don't know how they did that, but they did a really good job. Oh, there's a village map. Well, alright. So there's a reconnaissance map back o' the Wills. Not a horrible, vulgar pagan tongue. Oh, the gathering place. And then there's the village, and report any inaccuracies in this map to friend Ashton. So that's pretty much that. And there's the grove. So really, since this drawing style almost looks similar to... well, no, it doesn't really. I'm guessing, like, Garrett found a piece of map from a mechanist. I don't analyze. Remember, Fen, you just sort of play and skip around gleefully in the flowers. What the hell? How do I science? Weird, I guess I have to go into the river? That's sort of odd. I don't necessarily remember that, but I want to see what happens when I fling this Dewdrop doll I guess it's just like a damaged stem or something. Come on. What? Hang on. I know that you used to be able to... it was either you threw it or you would hold it and it would shoot or something weird like that. I know there was something supposed to happen with this doll. Come on. Really? Does it hurt him or something?
His name's Dewdrop, and he doesn't like...
Oh. Yeah. But it's not doing anything. Okay, I don't know. It just suffice to say it's supposed to do something, but it isn't, so I'm not going to spend all day on it. Come on here. Alright, apparently it's like difficult to impossible to jump all the way across. Well, or it's really freaking easy. I don't know. Anyways, I should have saved some waters, although I guess I've got 15, so... Is that the waters that I had left over from the previous mission, or did they give me more at the start on the slide? Probably not, huh? Probably did keep 15. Well... Oh well, it's a lucky number. It's 2 more than 13, so that's putting some distance between that and the unlucky. I should actually talk about the level. This village is really... Like, I like this, because it really shows the mechs in, you know, for what they really are. I mean, obviously they were not the saints they claimed to be, but here you really see... They're basically the Nazis of the thief world, you know? I mean, look at this slaughter, and they did it for no reason. They're just like, pagans, oh... Killed them all.
Silence visits me again.
You know, I mean, I guess it was a sort of revenge for the pagan. Now, hang on. Mosley and the pagan killed Truart, but the mechs don't care about Truart per se. They were just allied with him for ulterior reasons, so it wouldn't be revenge for that. But I guess it would be revenge for walking around the city freely as you like, thumbing his nose with his big fat thumb that is not distinct from the rest of his hand. Right.
I knows it was here. I knows it.
Looking for this vile heathen?
My side gives it here.
Gladly, pagan. Gladly.
Ah, boy. I like the pagans, what can I say? So I'm very mad at this mechanist. He am the honeymaker and drinkers we them meads. He am the jacksberry and eaters we them leaves. He am the trickster and the woodsy lordy bees. Oh. Of course, I am on a computer, which is a descendant of mechanist technology, clearly. So, you know, obviously I am a hypocrite. But, you know, I've always been fascinated with nature and tech equally. It's kind of weird. Well, maybe not weird, but it's at least existent. There's some kind of thing that I have to get here, so follow the trail of blood. Now, this gathering place, I guess I'll go up to it or something, but there's some kind of objects that I need. In fact, one of them might actually be... No, maybe not there. Well, there's at least a moss arrow, so there's that, which is nice. Oh man, here's another part of the village. Oh, hey, yes. Just make sure I don't trigger any scenes I'm gonna miss. This big old red apple seed is in fact a ruby stone, and you need 2 of them. Spoilers.
He hams the honeymaker.
He hams the jacksberry.
Sits we down under his treesy roofs.
Eats me all of his leaves and gifts.
He feeders us.
I mean, I don't know. These pagans are clearly painted as the victims here. I mean, whatever they're supposed to be, here at least, it's very clear that they're supposed to be making you hate the mechs, and because the pagans were all slaughtered for no reason. Cedar, we'll need another cartload of those frondy plants, and let's have no lazing about the way you normally do. If you're quick, you'll even have a bonus. 7 each instead of the usual 6. Cut in my own throat for it. That's as much as I can squeeze out of these petty lordlings, but because you're my friend and I know you need it. Anyway, get me the plants. Jabril. I guess Jabril isn't a pagan, he's merely talking to pagans and stuff. That's pretty great. Wasn't Jabril in the first game, or was it just early in the second or something? It's talking about... talking about grabbing some plant. No, it was early in this game, but I don't remember what level it was, but oh well. I also don't remember being able to get up in these trees. That's pretty great, right? I don't remember, like, the most obvious thing. And it's not even pointful. Alright, though. Alright. Alright. You wanna might see me? Well, at least they managed to take down 1 or 2 mechs before being mercilessly slaughtered with no cause given. I don't know. This level ain't perfect either. I mean, you know, I know... that it's one of those, you know, oh, look, it's a bunch of outdoorsy, pagans-y thing, lols, there was too much of that in the first game. But, you know, it's well done enough here. I mean, yeah, more could be done with it, but, you know, the same could be said of a lot of fan missions that use this sort of thing. And, I think it's a nice break. I mean, it doesn't... These levels don't overstay their welcome. There's really only, like, one of them, maybe, I think. This one. And it's a nice little breakup between the more mechy sort of missions. Well, there's a couple levels that are not quite city-ish like, so, you know, there's that. Ha! Right, so I guess I'm sort of... Yeah, the map is not that detailed, but it is cool looking, and that's the most important thing. I guess I do get some equipment, huh? That's nice. Where's that one? Oh, is this it? Or did I come here? No, I did come here already. Maybe it's gotta be over here, right? No, that's the gathering plate. There's one freaking cutscene I'm looking for. It's not that one either.
What? You? Gets the children to the gathering place. Quickly now.
Rounders us gardens, plants we them marigolds, keeps them bugsies away from the fruits, sweet hare and volbies kept aways too. Rounders us garden plants, we them marigolds, with them marigolds perhaps? Yeah, well, I guess marigolds are nature's pesticides or something. For some reason. Wait. Why is there like a...
Come into the light so that... For Karas and the Builder!
Yeah, for pointless slaughter and irritating the protagonist. And the Builder. Wow. God damn it. Bad luck with convos in this game, by which I mean twice. Yes. Well, there's another ruby, and I actually don't remember where it is, but that means I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, wait, I think I know where it is. It's probably just up these stairs. Totally not just saying that. Light up the lights of the gathering place till all of them glows round the woodsy lord's head. Then open them eyes of the jackberry giver by bringing them rubies and then placing them there. Jumps in his mouth when glows it all red. For these is the way to them lair of the greens, the maw of them earthies and court of us dreams. Sometimes it rhymes, other times it doesn't. It is the greatest song ever written in the history of mankind. My back is sore. What's going on? No, there is a red thing, but it's not a ruby, it's a speed potion. It's probably around the gathering place that I'm remembering. Scene. Boy, it's freakish. These guys turn their heads to face you and twist their bodies around all the time because of 1.19, presumably. Yeah, it probably is up here because... Oh, wait. Frickin' there it frickin' is. So now I've got both stones. That's pretty awesome. Wait.
These people didn't have a chance against the mechanists.
Nope. That is why the mechanists must be stopped. Also, it's fun to stop them. Also, it's fun to hear Karis prattle on. And I guess I should actually be following the trail of blood, but now I don't remember which way it goes, so I could... I think this is yonder meeting place, though, so that's probably where I need to be, I guess, because I just sort of turned around from this area like a moron before, who does not wear full body armor. Alright. I swear, though, it was somewhere else. And it was, like, frickin' impossible to miss, too. Maybe the patch patched it out in its infinite wisdom. I don't think that would be, though. But, yeah, it was, like, right at the start. Whatever, Cyberg's probably gonna see it. You guys can probably go look there. And if not, oh well, it'll just be lost forever. And it's not this one either, if there happens to be, yeah. Well?
Now, Birch, we've lit the lights and opened up the eyes of the woodsy lord. What left is theirs to do.
Someone has to stays behind to delay the mechanist's threat.
But we needs you with us, Birch.
No, takes me now and go.
What?
Look out!
Look out indeed. Of course, the flash bomb landed behind him, which makes realism. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Well, it doesn't matter, okay? Once I get through this portal, all will be forgiven. Or something. God damn it. I better just get this done quickly. Just before that friggin' guy comes. Yeah.
Hands now, Birch.
Basically, you jump in the mouth and that's what you do. Alright, and this seems like an excellent place to leave it off for now. Because I'm stuck here and stuff. So yeah, basically the conversation I'm thinking of, which I irritatedly didn't find, are some mechanists, like the ghosts of the mechanists discussing whether they should use this portal because it's pagan magic, and one of them's like, well, the builder will forgive us if we use it to the, you know, to serve the builder by killing more pagans and stuff, and they're like, thou speakest the truth, and you get deluded and die and stuff. So anyway, see you guys later, and bye for now.